A mother elephant was attacked by a giant python. The baby elephant calls for help. This is incredible. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Here is your host. And today you will see a very sad story of a mother elephant who was killed by a giant python. Her baby survived. He called for his mom for more than 1 hour. An elephant's trumpeting call can be heard from miles away. In this case, it was heard by some people who went out in search of the elephant calf. These people were not prepared for what they saw. They saw a huge snake and the dead body of the elephant. But despite all the danger, they did not leave. They stood there for more than 1 hour. What do you think? Why? Well, to find out, watch this video till the end. You will be surprised. A little later, we will show you how this elephant calf cried for his mother for more than an hour. An elephant's trumpeting call can be heard from miles away, especially if it is a mother calling for her child. That was the case with this calf. His mother had been missing for a while, but he didn't panic. He knew she'd be back soon. But when the sun began to set, the little elephant started to get scared. Where was his mother? Had she gone to look for food? Would she return before dark? The little elephant didn't know what to do. He missed his mother so much, and suddenly he heard a loud crack. Then he saw something terrible. A giant snake had caught his mother's tail in its jaws and was slowly wrapping itself around her body. The little elephant couldn't believe what he was seeing. He had never seen a snake before, let alone such a big one. The snake was too strong, and the elephant calf could do nothing to help his mother. The snake squeezed the elephant's tail tightly and wouldn't let go. The elephant tried to free himself, but it was no use. The snake was just too strong. Suddenly, the snake stopped squeezing the elephant's tail and started coiling itself around his mother's body. The elephant calf was terrified. What would happen to his mother? Would the snake eat her? The answer to that question was yes. The elephant calf watched helplessly as the snake ate his mother alive. It took a long time, and when the snake was full, it slithered away into the bushes. The elephant calf was sad, but he also felt lucky to be alive. He had managed to escape the snake, and now he could try to find some food. The elephant calf was very hungry, but he couldn't find any food. He walked for a long time without finding anything to eat. He was so hungry that he started to feel dizzy. Suddenly, he saw some people and quickly ran towards them. The people were very surprised to see an elephant calf in the middle of the forest. They had never seen anything like this before. They had come to the forest to take a break from their busy lives. They wanted to relax and enjoy nature. But now they had to deal with an elephant calf that needed help. One of the people was a veterinarian. She quickly realized that the calf was in very bad shape. It was skinny and dirty and looked like it hadn't eaten in days. The vet knew that she had to do something to help the calf. Otherwise, it would die. So she and the other people took the calf to a nearby zoo. At the zoo, the calf received food and water and was checked by a vet. The vet found that the calf was suffering from malnutrition and dehydration. But luckily, there was no physical trauma. The vet gave the calf medicine and fluids and then left him to rest. After a few days of treatment, the calf was feeling much better. It had gained weight, had more energy, and most importantly, was eating and drinking regularly. The staff at the zoo were happy to see that the calf was recovering well. They knew that he still had a long way to go, but they were confident that he would make a full recovery. The calf was also happy to be in the zoo. He loved playing with the other elephants and getting treats from the zookeepers. He was also curious about the people who came to visit him and would often approach them to get a closer look. Meanwhile, news of the rescued elephant calf spread to the local villagers. Many people were curious about the calf and wanted to see him for themselves. The zoo decided to organize an event where people could come and meet the calf. The event was a huge success and raised funds for the zoo. People were amazed by the calf's strength and intelligence, and many of them donated money to help take care of him. But not everyone was happy about the calf's rescue. Some people believed that the calf should have been left in the wild and that humans had no right to interfere in his life. They argued that the calf would be better off living in the forest, even if it meant that he would have to fend for himself. However, most people disagreed with this view. They believed that the calf needed human help and that it was right for the zoo to rescue him. They argued that the calf was too young to survive in the wild and that he would have died if he had not been rescued. As the years passed, the elephant grew bigger and stronger. He became the star of the zoo, and people from all over the country came to see him. The elephant never forgot what had happened to him when he was a calf, and he always remembered the people who had saved his life. On the day of the event, the elephant approached the people who had rescued him and trumpeted loudly. It was his way of saying thank you. The people were moved by the elephant's gesture, and they understood that they had made a difference in his life. They had given him a chance to live a happy and healthy life. Today, the elephant continues to live in the zoo. He is a reminder of the importance of protecting animals and the power of human kindness. His story has inspired people all over the world to treat animals with compassion and respect. And it is a story that will continue to be told for years to come. What are your thoughts on this story? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Now let's get back to the video. When the elephant calf realized that his mother was being eaten alive, he started trumpeting loudly, hoping that someone would hear him and come to his rescue. But unfortunately, no one came. The brave elephant continued to trumpet for more than an hour, even after his mother was eaten. The sound of his distress echoed through the forest, carrying his desperate message to anyone who would listen. Determined to save his mother, the small calf charged towards the snake, trying to stab it with his tusks, but the snake was too big and strong for him. Despite his efforts, the determined calf refused to give up. He continued to attack the snake, hoping against hope that he would be able to save his mother. When the snake finally left his mother's body, the calf rushed to her side, desperately trying to revive her. But it was too late. The snake had eaten her alive and she was already dead. Grief-stricken, the calf stayed with his mother's lifeless body for several hours, refusing to leave her side. He trumpeted softly, trying to wake her up, but she didn't respond. After spending what felt like an eternity with his mother's body, the calf finally got up and slowly walked away from her. He was too scared to stay any longer and didn't know what to do next. As he wandered through the forest, the calf stumbled upon a group of people who were visiting the area. He approached them cautiously, hoping that they could help him. When the people saw the young calf, they were shocked. They had never seen anything like him before and didn't know what to do. Some of them were scared, while others were curious. Eventually, one of the braver individuals stepped forward and tried to approach the calf. They didn't know whether the young elephant was friendly or aggressive, but they were determined to help him. With gentle movements, they tried to calm the calf down and gain his trust. It was a slow process, but eventually the calf allowed them to touch him. The people were overjoyed when they realized that the calf wasn't dangerous. They immediately began making plans to help him. They knew that the calf couldn't stay in the forest on his own, and so they decided to take him with them. The people carried the calf out of the forest and took him to a nearby veterinary clinic. Once there, the staff examined him and gave him food and water. As the days passed, the calf became stronger and healthier under the care of the vets. He was still very scared and lonely, but the staff at the clinic did everything they could to make him feel comfortable. They played with him, talked to him, and gave him plenty of attention. Eventually, the news of the rescued elephant calf spread to the local zoo, and the zookeepers contacted the people at the clinic. They offered to take the calf in and give him a proper home where he could live the rest of his life. The people at the clinic were happy to hear this, and they brought the calf to the zoo. At the zoo, the calf was given a large enclosure where he could roam and play. He was fed a balanced diet and received regular checkups from the vets. The staff at the zoo loved the calf, and they named him Hope. They were determined to give him the best life possible and make sure that he never ended up in a situation like the one he had been in before. Over the years, Hope thrived at the zoo. He grew to be a strong and intelligent elephant, and he became the star of the zoo. People from all over the country came to see him, and they were amazed by his strength and grace. Hope never forgot the kindness of the people who had saved his life, and he always remembered his mother. He would often trumpet softly, as if talking to her. Today, Hope continues to live at the zoo. He is a reminder of the importance of protecting animals and the power of human compassion. His story has inspired people all over the world to treat animals with kindness and respect, and it is a story that will continue to be told for years to come. We hope you enjoyed the story of the brave elephant calf who called for help when he was in trouble. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.